I have no idea what happened, guys. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try and get everything back up again. Welcome back, Amano. Yeah, I know, Nightmare. Welcome back, Jeremy. Yeah, the Astros did it. Those little cheaters. They saw what I was doing with the Dodgers and they just had to. They couldn't help themselves. Those little cheaters. They heard what we were saying about them. They heard the Trastros. They heard me call them the Trastros. Welcome back, Lucas.
Now it's 0-2.
I didn't even look at the score. It's 1-10. Oh my gosh.
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back.
Yeah, the Trastros. Can't help it. They gave themselves the name.
Here comes the 1-2. His offer having missed, he chased it for strike 3.
I mean, the 7th inning had to end at some point. How many runs did I get that inning? That was insane. Alright, let's put Bryce in. Let's put Bauer back in. Let's give him a break.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Price
chopping firewood. That's the achievement I just got.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
I'm gonna try my best to keep him at second, but there's no way they're gonna beat me this game now.
He's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Trent Grisham is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That was a close one.
Profar leads off second with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the
oh my gosh. What is this? Look, he's out there playing with a beach ball during a game.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
That was a cool little cutscene.
Friars in their half of the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a flare out toward right center. McKinstry.
That dropped.
The outfield. He's there, but he drops it. Notch 1 in the score.
How did he drop that?
Third crosses the plate. And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball
when I get
though.
Astro cards on this game, I never put them in my lineup.
1-1.
on Diamond Dynasty. I won't do it. It feels like betrayal,
It's 1-2.
and their cards aren't worth it
It's not easy
anyway.
to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as it keeps it above the letters.
That's a ball?
Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the break.
Wow, Machado.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated.
It's a nice swing you got there.
Don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from
Should I
here.
try that
It's
spot
0-2 now.
again?
Boy, this is one of those.
Threw it
Wow.
right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th. Here now is
All right.
Will Smith.
Will
Lifetime
Smith.
versus Craig Stammen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Another one?
Now the 1-0.
Wow.
Stammen is a
That looked like
reliever
that was
known
gonna
for
be a ball.
forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't.
If anybody's
issue a
new to
lot
the
of
stream,
free
don't forget to hit the
passes
don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Oh my
either.
gosh.
Swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham. To the track,
That
to
was
the
gone. I
wall.
knew that was gone by the
And it's
crack of the
gone
bat.
As they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That was a nice one.
So batting practice continues here today. As they
I knew
notch
that
their
was gone.
7th home
Hey
run
Shadow,
of the
welcome
game.
to the stream.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch
Chris
in night games
Taylor.
as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Another home run. This is like a home run derby for me right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
I was
strike.
about
As
to
we head
swing for
toward
that, but I held
conclusion
it.
In this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that.
Right, McKinstry.
It can't be better said.
I don't know
think
how
in
you
the
dropped
age
that
right
ball,
now
but
for
you did.
pitchers is you have
I
to
don't think
approach
his rating
just about
is
every
up
pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch.
for how
No
he's
getting
doing
over
current
curveballs,
season
no
right
getting
now.
over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Because he has a lot more power than they gave him in this game.
A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit.
I would do the same, Herman. I would do the absolute same.
After entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Profar at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
I would do the absolute same with the Astros
Add on
card.
1 more.
I've been thinking about collecting baseball cards though. It seems like a lot of fun,
Starting things from
and
his side in the
it'd be
ninth
something
as
cool
they
to look
face
at
the improbable
20 years
odds
from
of
now.
trying to come back in this one.
Wow.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down.
Dang that Jansen.
Extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I
That
know
Jansen.
how manager's thinking he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Oh, okay, Aquatic. Or Shadow Jr.
And he falls behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for
People
a base hit.
wonder
And the
why I
runner
don't
from
like
third
Jansen that
crosses the
much.
plate.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there, as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, Nero. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Padres down to their final out now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
I love baseball. It's my favorite sport.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
It's so exciting. You never know what's going to happen with each pitch that is thrown.
Now the 1-0. Rounded down the third base.
Sometimes in your favor, sometimes not.
Ball, 1-1.
Baseball is a very exciting sport, though.
And it's
My
fouled
favorite.
away.
And then
Now
football.
what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike
Let's go.
three called to end
Alright,
it
so if the
here, and
baseball
with
game
that,
goes as
this
well
one
as
is
this
over.
did today, I'll be happy with
This game
that.
was decided. That's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up.
We
For
got
Mark
that
DeRosa,
dub.
Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
There were so many home runs that game.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the
13
Victoria
hits.
Dodgers, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base.
Alright, home run.
The winning
Betts,
pitcher is Trevor Bauer.
Seager,
The loss
Bellinger,
goes to
Smith.
Garvin. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes.
He got 3 home runs with Seager and 2 with
Our
Smith.
paid attendance this
That is
afternoon.
pretty nice. Pretty nice. If anybody's new to the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Show some love and support for the channel. While we just smash these home runs out of the park. Alright, what team should we go against now? Hold on. Let me do this. Who's our pitcher? We use okay. Bueller or Kershaw? Which one should I use? I want to try Bueller. Alright, Bueller. Oh, May? I don't know how I feel about May. I don't know. May gets... People love May. I don't know. He just annoys me sometimes. Because whenever I watch him play, nothing good happens. I don't know if it's just bad timing or what it is, but it happens. And designated. We'll have Lux second base. We'll make DH Pollock. There you go. Mookie, Justin. Alright, we'll go last name. Betts, Turner, Seager, Bellinger, Muncy, Smith, Taylor, Lux, Pollock. These guys lost their superstar ratings on their players since the cheating happened.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers.
I've never used a team that wasn't the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Betts.
Fouled off.
Every time I always think about using a different team, I feel like I'm betraying the Dodgers.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1 and 2 to count.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Alright, Turner.
So bases are empty with one out now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers.
Keeps throwing inside.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent and overall.
Throw the strike zone for me.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets
I decided to swing way too late.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as
Oh, that was a close one.
Now a ball and a
One
strike.
ball, one strike.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Altuve has it. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the... Walker
All right, Bueller.
A Kentucky-born right-hander gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there.
Nice hit.
And there's one away.
Wasn't good enough though. Sorry, back to the dugout.
The left fielder.
No one on with one down. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
1-1.
That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline.
What?
And he whiffs on
He
it as
dropped
this
that?
ball's right under his glove.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him
Batting
in
third.
between hops. He
The
looked
third
unsure
baseman,
which way to turn his glove, and
Alex
the next thing you know, it's by him.
Bregman.
Oh my gosh.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As
Yeehaw!
he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Brantley, base runner at first with one out. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting
Two
fourth.
down with a runner at first.
Alright, Nightmare.
That'll
See you
bring up
soon. Thanks so
Yordan
much for joining the
Alvarez.
stream.
There's a look, now the pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be
Batting
just
fifth.
shaking his head.
The
That pitch
shortstop,
wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old
Torreira.
tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no
He's
strike.
going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning.
Oh my
If he's not
gosh.
going to get those calls. He's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the
How
plate.
many are
And that
these
usually
are
means
going to be
damage.
balls?
Astros shortstop in front with a 3. Three and one. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Second inning set to
Right,
go.
Bellinger.
And that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hangs
Oh
on him a bit
my
that time as it's
gosh.
belted out toward deep center field. Gone.
I knew that
To
was
lead
gone.
off the inning.
First pitch. And Bellinger had to hit one out of the park.
It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Ooh, that sounded nice.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
First baseman. Max.
Back up the middle. He's got
Yeah, I
it.
was bad luck with that, where that ball was
Throw on
going.
the First, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth. The catcher. Will.
Now to the plate, Will Smith. First offering.
Bellinger said, "No problem, I can beat your pitcher."
It's 0-1.
Green key is not an issue for Bellinger.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There is Altuve. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate now is Chris Taylor. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Taylor.
And here's a first pitch
1-0.
curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Pulled the
Whoa.
string and had him way
1-1.
out in front, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he just
No, that
misses
missed.
inside with the fastball there.
2 balls, 2
Dodgers have
strikes.
the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2.
That was an amazing home run.
Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
I haven't seen it.
And now the first
I
pitch.
haven't looked at the cards yet.
Nope. Ball.
But I do want to get my own collection of baseball cards.
Yeehaw.
Looked like
2
the
and 1's the
fastball
count.
got away from him there. It's ball 2. All even now, 2 and 2. Now the pitch.
Full count.
That wasn't
Talk
supposed to
about
go
a
where I
base
put it.
pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he
That is
do?
7.
He just throws this
The
good
first baseman,
fastball right by,
Julius
brings
King.
the express. No
Yeah, I think
chance
collecting
of that.
baseball cards doesn't sound like a bad idea.
The
Sounds like a lot of
Cuban
fun.
import, Yuli Gurriel.
1-0.
As he'll
Collecting
take a look
things
at
sounds
ball
fun.
1.
Right now, my thing to collect are Funko
Ball and a
Pops.
strike to count
And I
to
want to
the
get some
Astros'
Dodgers
first baseman.
Funko Pops.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot
If anybody's
of
new to the
success
stream,
with
don't
it.
forget to hit that
Some say it has
subscribe
more
button.
bite
Show
than
some
a
love and
traditional
support for the
curveball, but I think it's
channel
more of a
as we
feel
beat the
thing. It just
Trastros.
works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Miles Straw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Right to
Bellinger's
belly.
under it, and that will end the inning. Astros. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And set
All
to
right,
go is
Gavin.
the second baseman,
The second
Gavin
baseman.
Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9. The designated
So the
hitter,
next to bat will be
A.J.
A.J. Pollock.
Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside
Nope,
with the
ball.
fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and 1 to count. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a line
Decided to
drive,
swing that one too late.
but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now.
Ooh.
Down into
All right,
left
nice
center
base
for a
hit.
base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
All right, let's get them Mook.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Bregman has it.
Altuve for 1.
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
All right, Turner.
Next to dig in, Justin Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In
Nice.
the right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Oh, you collect old cards too?
Here's Corey Seager.
Oh
This
my
one
gosh, that's
high
gone.
and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That was
So a
gone.
3-run shot to right center field as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings.
All right,
Might want to
Bellinger's
warm
back up
those
again.
showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Cody Bellinger
That's the
is
ball.
in now as he watches a pitch for ball
1-0.
one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Strong able to track it down for the 3rd out.
Whew, that was a
Dodgers
nice home run,
strike
though.
for
Give me some breathing room.
Ready to go for
Oh
the
my
last
gosh.
half of the inning. And up
Yeah,
next,
Jackie
the
and
former
Sandy
Angel Martin Maldonado.
and Duke, all good players. Definitely ones to keep forever. Those are definitely the cards to get.
Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
No balls. One
Swung
strike.
on and missed for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't
Now all you
help
need is a
himself
Pee Wee
with
Reese
a
one.
called Strike 2. Fouled off. Maldonado behind
that
the
missed,
ball and
that's the
2
ball.
strikes.
1-2.
Now a pitch
Ooh,
swung on and foul
where did
tip
that
right
hit?
off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger comes on now. He has
Bellinger
it one
coming
down.
through.
Up next to the Astros.
So the lineup flips over and
second baseman,
digging in, Jose Altuve. He bounced out last time up. Here's a
That's the
knuckle
ball.
curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strikes.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Ball.
2
I
balls
thought he
and
was
a
gonna swing
strike
at
to
that
Jose Altuve.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is Bellinger. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing
Oh, I
is
thought
right
it was
there,
the wrong
and I
one.
expect him to catch something clean.
And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Oh yeah, I heard a little banging in the dugout.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And
It sounded a
that'll bring up the
little
LSU
fishy.
product, Alex Bregman. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to short. A dive and he knocks it down.
Oof.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save
Oh,
runs
he
for
swung
your
so
pitcher,
early.
give
No
you
balls,
another
2
chance
strikes.
to execute and get us out of this inning.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to
No
an
run
end.
for you guys. No run. All
And
right,
now here
Muncy.
is Max Muncy grounded out in his last
The
at
first
bat.
baseman, Max Muncy.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Ball.
That misses 2-0.
2-0.
Ooh.
A shot to second base
Lucky
and
placement.
handled for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers. The
One
catcher,
gone now in the Dodger
Will
fourth, and that brings up Will Smith. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Oh, pretty
Oh, I thought that was
healthy
going center.
It's 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
2-1.
That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
I try and go in
Legs
second.
turning, he's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you
All right, Taylor,
0
you
for
can do
1
this.
for him here in this one. Taylor behind,
Ooh.
0-2
No
the
balls,
count.
2 strikes.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes to third. The tag's
Safe.
there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 4 runs, 5 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers.
I felt like
to
I
this
touched the
point.
bag before.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly.
That
On to the
didn't
first
make
baseman,
sense.
Gurriel, and that nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 4-0.
leading up for the Astros.
First offering.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Carlos Correa
Correa.
stands in as he looks at ball one here.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball
Ball.
close, but he didn't get it.
2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
Bang, bang.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
1-0.
Ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No
Definitely
errors
his
in the
four
ballgame
seam
for
is
the
what's
Astros
getting
at this point.
the strikes right now.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman,
Digging in
number
next,
10,
Yuli Gurriel
Gurriel.
struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Gurriel.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Back goes Taylor. It's up onto the
That was
train
definitely a trash
tracks
can.
and out of here.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. You
Now
might look back at this shot
number
as a
3.
spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
McKee.
Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out
He
triple.
stopped short of the ball.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple.
The catcher.
And if the pattern holds,
Marquis.
the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Notch 1 in the score column.
Really?
The runner from third crosses the plate.
They called that safe.
Now batting,
So up to the
second
plate
baseman,
next will be Jose
Altuve.
Altuve. 1 for 2 in the
Altuve.
ballgame thus far. And a high strike to begin. Here comes the
Ladies and
Dodger
gentlemen,
manager making
your
his way
attention,
toward the
please.
mound.
Now
And a
pitching
change
for
is
the
in.
Dodgers, number 85, Justin May.
Hits are even right now at 5
Let's
aside.
take Bueller out of this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the fifth.
Gavin.
And that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Line hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over
good
the
luck.
heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard.
Zero balls,
As
one strike.
Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He gets to it. And
No, I'm
makes
not
the
tagging.
catch for the first out.
I wouldn't make it there.
So the batting order turns
All right,
over now.
Mookie.
And set to go, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
All right, you can get home.
And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. The first
You
one
got
blew
mooped.
right by him. The second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
All right, Justin Turner.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner.
One ball,
and
no
they pitch
strike.
out here, but nothing's going on. Betts stands at first with one out. Swung out and lifted in the air to left center. After it is
No.
Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out.
All right, Seager, bring Mookie home.
In the inning. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball
1-0.
out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally
Oh, that
pop
might be
right
good.
up.
High in the air out to center field.
No.
Get there, and he
Just
puts
had to
it
go a little
away
further.
to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A.
All right, you got
And
one
we're
run.
back
That's
in
good enough for
Houston.
me.
Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder.
They'll start him with
ball.
a sinker
Michael
here, but that sinks a bit too
Brantley.
much
1-0.
that time. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Keeping it down here as
One
it's
and
to
two,
1 and
count.
2.
Let's go right top right corner.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit to first. And he'll take it
Got
to the
it.
bag himself for the out.
Third baseman
And that'll
number
bring
2.
up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's
Bregman.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Alex
This ball
Bregman's
will
been
be
in some
chopped
heat
foul.
over giving himself some
We're in the
cornrows.
5th inning here. 5-2 is our score.
I understand. I understand. It looks
Oh,
horrible.
he had him fooled there. No balls
0-2.
and 2 strikes.
It's
You
like
have
a
to find a way
real
to
life
lay
horror
off that
movie what
low
he did to
sinker.
his
There's
hair.
just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good bite to
There you
that
go.
sinker
Just
as
try
he
and get
gets
that
him to
swing for
swing
it.
through it for out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches.
batter, number
And what I liked
44.
about all of those pitches,
Designated
they
hitter,
were down around the
Yordan.
knees or lower.
Ball.
Pretty hard to do any
Alvarez.
kind of damage
1
when
and out.
pitches are located in that spot.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down
Oh my
and
gosh.
execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0. Wood!
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But
that
I love
wasn't
the fact
a
that
ball.
He's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Number 1.
He's set. Here it comes. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That was a pretty good fastball.
I hope we win today, too.
There was a little angry on that heater.
Alvarez is off at first with 2 away. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the Sun. Blake Taylor takes over.
Yeah,
to
Jeremy, you
start
guys got to
the
beat
6th
the
inning on the mound.
Astros.
And now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Brantley's after it. But he won't get to it.
It dropped.
This should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play and left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets.
All right, Bellinger's on third.
Like the effort, though.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner
Will
moves
Smith.
up to third. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that brings up Will Smith, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Yeah, it's my
And
fault.
that's the second out.
I thought that was going down into the zone.
The left fielder.
All right, Chris.
Next, here is Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Lays off.
Oh, it's cool. It's a really cool place.
Lofted in the air.
Darn it.
Toward right center. Altuve is there, and he puts this one away for the... Digging in will be Kyle Tucker.
Leading up
Prior
for the
history in this
Astros,
matchup. Just a couple of
right fielder.
matchups. No hits in 2
No
at-bats.
balls, 1 strike.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Just
That's
off
a
the
ball.
outside that time. Laid
Try
off
again
for
with the
a
cutter.
ball.
The count.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off
It
the
didn't
plate
work.
and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter. The first
Here's
baseman.
Yuli Gurriel. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with the double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Move! He's not moving.
Reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'm moving him over to first base, and he
Next
just
hit is
stopped
Martin
running for
Maldonado.
some reason.
Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined
What?
in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in
What?
to score. So a runner at second. 2 down now.
Everybody saw the arrow going to second base, right?
There's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
This is line to left. Taylor gets
Chris
there
Taylor
for the
didn't even need to
catch,
move.
and that ends the inning.
Your
Joe
attention,
Smith
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen now
for
to
the
start
Padres.
inning number 7.
Number 38.
The batter will be Gavin
Joe.
Lux. 1 for 2 with a
Smith.
double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider.
0-1.
0-1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And now
Oh.
well down that right field line. This
Please
has some
be
carry to
fair.
it, and it is gone. Home run.
Nice. Alright, Gavin.
A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now 6-3.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
AJ.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Okay, Gavin.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And boy, big problems
0-2.
here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So next
Okay.
to hit is Mookie Betts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And now the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
We all hope you win. Let's all win our games today. Dodgers
Swung
beat the
on and missed.
Padres.
1-2
Angels
now.
beat the Astros.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Maldonado goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second
Now
out.
batting. Third base.
Next, it'll be Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel.
These
and
aren't
that
going
will end the
anywhere.
inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
1 for the Dodgers on the
Fans do this stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Show some love and support for the channel.
last half of the 7th
As we beat
here,
the Trash
and that'll
Tros.
bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this
No,
spot.
Batman.
Well, he
Oh
got
my
one there.
gosh.
Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And
2
this
balls,
one's
1
up around
strike.
the eyes, 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
In there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 2.
So now into
Alex
the box is Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeehaw!
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Sound like the umpire said
Looked
yeehaw.
like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to
He
adjust
swung
his
for
batting
that?
gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
See if I can make him swing for it again.
Fouled off.
Did, but he got it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bellinger's on his horse. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's
Designated
He
hitter.
has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their
Nope.
hands.
Ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes,
ball,
but
2
it
strikes.
misses 1 and 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days,
The batter.
but it doesn't make it
The
any less
shortstop.
impressive to me.
Oh,
I
that's
love
in.
watching guys come in and
Correa.
blow smoke right by guys.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off.
Alright, should I get him to swing for something? Drop a curveball in there.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a
Nice.
miss. That's strike 3. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi
Don't forget to hit the
Watkins
subscribe
stands
button,
by
everybody
with
that
this
hasn't
report.
yet. If you enjoy the stream.
He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Let's do this
From
thing,
the stretch,
Seager.
here's the pitch. This is hit high in
He
the
popped
air
up.
out toward left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Popped up.
Ah,
Maldonado is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Set
Muncy.
and the pitch. Back up the middle,
Nice.
and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Right in the opening.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Will Smith. High in the air out to center field.
Yeah, that was a risky one to hit.
Strong finds some space out there for the catch to retire. And
Alright, let's switch this one out.
Leading up. Fourth
Um,
Astros,
Let's get Jansen warming up.
Kyle Tucker.
Put him in.
Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46. Corey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Oh my
Below the
gosh.
zone. That's ball 1. And
That's
he
the
won't
ball.
bite at that
What?
one either. It's
That wasn't a
2-0.
strike?
Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
No problem.
Up next for the Astros.
Now at the plate,
The
Yuli
first
Gurriel.
baseman.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there,
Gurriel.
strike 1.
May did a good job for me taking Bueller out, because Bueller I felt like was going to get more
Now
runs
it's 0-2.
with these guys.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in
Chris
the zone.
Taylor out there.
And this will be taken
running
in out there
around. You know
just a
he's
few
tired.
Steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Now at the
Now
plate
batting.
is Miles
Number
Straw,
3.
and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah,
If anybody new to the
that's
stream,
good
don't
for
forget
them
to hit
right
the
now,
subscribe
Matt. They've
button.
got a
Show some love and
significant
support
hill
for the
to climb,
channel
but
as
they've
we
gotta
beat the
take it
trash
one bat
Stros.
at a time. A
Ball
couple of guys
inside.
get
So
on
we all
and
got
then
some type
who
of
knows
hatred
what
for
can
this
happen.
team.
Outside
No,
and
that
low.
missed. That's
Oh
3.
my gosh.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after.
Back one.
He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And the 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Just get out of this inning for now.
And he looks at
No.
ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you
No.
always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch of the AB now. Martin Maldonado started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss.
All right.
Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
That looks good.
Center
I don't think it's out though.
chase.
Yeah.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter number 9.
Next
All right,
up
Gavin.
is Gavin Lux.
Gavin.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
It didn't have enough speed. There's no wind in the stadium right now.
Off the
Ball,
plate.
outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better
I was too
pitches.
late.
Yeah,
I was
just
way
great
too
approach.
late.
No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just missed with a 2-2 count, and it runs full now. A.J. Pollock is on deck.
AJ.
And the slider
And they
misses
walked me.
going away here. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing.
Hey, Ryan.
Good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys, if you're new to the channel
From the
and you
stretch,
haven't yet.
A.J. Pollard
1-0.
comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Stanek is
Shows
a guy
some love
known
and
for his
support
lights-out
while we
stuff.
beat the
He tends to
Astros.
rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief
I'm gonna win
pitcher
this
to come in
game.
with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Ooh, that was my fault.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Alright, who's up next?
Classic slider
it
down
Chris?
and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to
No,
say
it's
about
Mookie.
that pitch that hasn't
Forgot
been
it's
sent a million
DH.
times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Mookie Betts is the batter
1-0.
now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
My day was good, Ryan. Thanks for asking.
And this winds up
Inside, ball.
inside for a ball. 2-0 now. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. Hard liner toward short.
You got
and that'll
mooped.
get down for a base hit.
You got mooped.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Alright, Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. On, he pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He comes into this appearance
got
in the
mooped.
midst of a 1 for 4 day. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. comes 0-2.
That was a risky one.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hard liner to center field.
Nice.
That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone. Absolutely.
Seager, we're gonna get that grand slam.
Show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Corey Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 0-2 lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Here's the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first.
Oh.
And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead.
All right, Bellinger. Bellinger grand slam.
When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1-2.
That misses. 1-2.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If I get a grand slam, it's gonna be insane. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if anybody hasn't yet. Show some love and support for the channel as I try to get this grand slam
he wants to go 3-2 and
with
have
Cody
those runners be in
Bellinger.
motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks
No,
is his
it
best
popped
pitch
up.
right now.
Aw,
Maldonado moving to
close
his
enough.
left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just
Alright. Still up ahead, got one run though.
bottom of the ninth.
Leading up for the Astros, the second baseman. Jose
No, put in game.
Kenley
Altuve.
Jansen takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and he's set down, one away.
Aim for Altuve's head.
Stepping up is Michael Brantley, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Center fielder giving chase. He
Easy
gets there,
inning
and
right
that's
now.
the second out. Striding in is Alex
third
Bregman,
baseman,
and he needs to make
Alex
something happen. They're down to their
Bregman.
final out here in the ninth. And
Make
this will
something
be
happen. They're
fouled
down
away.
4 runs. They're not
0-1
winning
pitch on
this
its
game.
way.
Here.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Last strike now for Houston. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Oh my gosh, can you stop?
And this is
It
popped
worked.
up near second base.
It worked.
Seager is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the
The
ball game.
Astros
Hey, it's
lose
hard to win
again
games
in
at
their
any
home
point,
stadium.
But to win games on the road, especially in this
You gotta Joe
ballpark,
Kelly them
so
now
they're
with
very
their
happy
sad
with
face.
this win.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
Cue Joe Kelly sad
Los
face.
Angeles took the lead in the second inning.
That was a good game though. Bummed out I couldn't get the grand slam, but still got one run across that inning. Okay, if anybody hasn't hit that subscribe button, don't be shy, it's free. Show some love and support for the channel. I had a lot of fun playing baseball today, but I'm gonna take a break, guys. Thank you all so much for joining the stream today. We really beat the Astros and we beat the Padres. Good luck everybody on their teams today. Hopefully the Astros lose. Hopefully the Padres lose. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys next time. So see you guys tomorrow. It's okay, Ryan. I'll stream tomorrow. Don't worry.